the livery is a reflection of the passion from your fans, from F1 as a whole. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, I think it's a great livery. I think it's very befitting of this circuit. It's the second one we've done this year, 2 out of 3, and I think it's really a standout livery. So delighted to be carrying it on our cars this weekend.
It looks fantastic. Let's talk about Max quickly. How do you, bless you, how do you guide, educate and nurture a driver like Max, who's such a go-getter instinct?
I think he's just evolved so much during his time in Formula One, and I think you're seeing very much the complete article now, and I think that the level that he's achieving and the standards that he's managed to achieve this year have been out of this world. So it's a great pleasure to work with him and see what he's capable of.
Yeah, I mean, he's the kind of guy who goes after the fastest lap when he's got 20 seconds. Is there an off switch, and would you even want to press him?
I think he's always pushing himself. He's pushing the team, and I think that's a really healthy dynamic. And you get 110% from him whenever he gets in the car, and the team give the same in return.
This is your most successful year so far, with you in charge of Red Bull. What's your favourite moments so far?
Well, look, I think we've had an incredible year. I mean, all the victories that we've achieved are very special. Seeing Max win his 3rd World Championship, winning the Constructors' World Championship again is a big result and performance for us. So something that we're very, very proud of.
Now, let's talk about next year. Obviously, development of the RB20 has started. Can you tell us anything at all about it?
Well, really, I mean, it's very much an evolution from the current car. It's, obviously a lot of lessons from this year's car that we'll look to carry through. I'm sure the field will converge because the stability of the rules, that's generally what happens. So it's unusual to have achieved the kind of performance that we have in stable regs over the last couple of years.
Yeah, like you said, a lot of the designs are converging onto something.
You can see that already.
Are you feeling the pressure from that? Do you think the pressure is going to mount next year?
Well, we can only focus on ourselves, and I think that we do the best that we can and see where we are at the end of the race. On Sunday and 24 Sundays next year.
Yep. Drive to Survive. You are now yourself a celebrity. How's life changed for you since that?
I mean, the show's been a massive success. I think that is, particularly in the US, has been very well received. I think it's brought a new fan following to the sport, to the point that my 17-year-old daughter almost thinks that I'm cool. So
that helps.
So it is great to see so many new fans coming in and following Formula One.
Yeah. Qatar last weekend, or a couple of weekends ago, it was pretty tough for drivers. What do you think about the track? Do you think it should stay? Do you think they should alter it at all with track limits? And obviously, it's going to be 6 weeks later next year. But what on reflection, what do you think about?
I think track limits is something they can obviously learn from. It's not great to have that situation, but I think the race being 6 weeks later next year, it'll be a pleasant time of year, and it was unbelievably hot and humid, and obviously very dangerous for the drivers.
Yeah. So, final question: how would you explain your leadership style? You've been at Red Bull for a long time now. Has it evolved over those years?
I think you're always learning and evolving in all aspects, and I think I've got the benefit of experience now. I'm very much the type of person that like to empower people to do their job. I'm not jet lag kicking in. I'm not dictatorial, but I enjoy working with people and getting the best out of them, and getting them to work as a team, which is the most important aspect. Is that there's no individuals in a team. It's about everybody doing their part.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that. Look at everyone. Everyone's absolutely loving it. Christian, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.